It's the Slam Dunk.
Right, this horrific crash on Auckland Southern motorway this week is obviously going to have all sorts of consequences and ramifications down the track. Firstly, 3 families have lost loved ones. Others are fighting for their lives. And the truck driver must also be going through hell, absolute hell. And the major questions I have are likely similar to what the police questions will be, although they may have better inside knowledge about medium barriers and how much do they really know about those wire barriers, and are our authorities sitting on the worst kept secret that they've known all along for years, that these barriers can't stop trucks. What do they know? What did they road test when they put them in? And did they ever tell us anything? Something's not right. I always assumed that driving that route, when I drove that route down the motorway, that those barriers were there to stop anything crossing in front of you. Wrong. I had that entirely wrong. What did the cops and the transport officials think that these barriers were capable of? This has huge ramifications. That medium barrier, that strip barrier with the wire, you see this all over New Zealand now. We've installed these things everywhere. It cost hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. Knowing full well they can take the impact of a car, but they're no good if a big truck comes roaring at it. What's the answer? What's the official answer? Did we know that? What are they designed to do? What have we been told? Have officials and the police been waiting for this moment knowing only too well it was coming? That we'd cut corners, we'd cut budgets, we rolled out the cheapest version, only now to have this awful scenario play out. Did they know this? Were they warned about it? If these barriers can't take the impact of a truck, then what do we do now? Replace them all at what cost? What's the point of them? Or do we just leave them there and cross our fingers that nothing crosses in front of us and the truck stays over there? Surely officials, before deciding to roll these safety barriers out right around the country, tested it, and it must have come with some kind of impact rating. What was it? What's the truth? And what's the future of these, wire cheese kind of barriers? Are we safe? At least tell us what these barriers are designed for and capable of, so we can make our own decisions accordingly. And at the same time, change the rules around cell phone use and accidents, making it a crime to film the carnage and the mess and the deceased. It is such poor taste. We've got used to this sort of stuff. We take our phones everywhere and we film everything. We've got to do better than this. What sort of society have we become? It is appalling judgment. It's appalling judgment. Filming, live streaming dead bodies and the injured. What if that was your family, your mum or dad? I'm astounded of how low we go and what people will look at these days. But that there is content, apparently. Appalling.
Duncan Garner.